Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Journey My Locks. It's your girl Fee, and I want to jump in here with you guys with a quick little update on my lock extension journey, right? So guys, as you guys know from the last video, I made a quick little review about my lock extensions that I purchased from Legacy Locs, and they were great quality. But what I've come to soon find out that the extensions does not fit some of my locks. So as you guys know, your locks are going to be different sizes, densities, depending on where you put your, where the locks are on your head. And for me, that's definitely the truth, and it's very accurate. So when I purchased my locks, there were some things that I did not take into account, and I want you guys to take these things into account, especially if you're trying to add on extensions on locks that are already previously made. So I've been growing my locks now for about a year and a half, year and 7 or 8 months, something like that. And my locks already have its own, I guess you could say, thickness. So I find that a lot of these extensions, when you buy them, if you're just installing them on unlocked hair, they're perfect because you get to, you get to pick the lock. I guess you get to pick the lock size, or when you carve the lock, you get to match the lock to part ratio thing, right? Well, my locks, they're already doing this thing. So my first mistake that I did was I did not order a lock sample. And even though these are 0.2 centimeters, I ordered a lock sample from a different person that also has 0.2 centimeters. I'm going to show you guys the difference between both of the centimeters, right? So I did not order a lock sample from Legacy Locs, and I think that was my biggest mistake. So I went ahead and I ordered 230 micro size locks without really doing my research. I think I was just so excited that I just jumped in it. But I'm telling you guys, do not do that, right? So the locks, they fit the top of my head because the locks here, they're thicker, but they did not fit the perimeters. And I might have a lock. I started installing little samples, and I might be able to, I don't want to take my hair down, guys. I might be able to find a lock. This is one of the ones that I was playing with. So it's not this lock. I might be able to find a lock for you guys where I can show you guys what I'm talking about. What actually is one in the front. So if you guys can see, right? Perfect. This is my natural lock, and then this is the extension. And you guys can clearly see the difference between my actual lock and then the extensions, even though this is 0.2 micro extensions lock. I believe that to me, someone with true micro locks, the extensions is more so for extra small locks, not necessarily like micro locks, right? And that's something to also take into account. Now, I did order a sample from someone else, and I want to show you guys the difference between the two. Mind you, they're both 0.2 centimeters, right? But there is a clear difference. So if you guys can see, put it on the background. This lock was made via the interlocking pattern, and this lock was made with the palm rolling. Now, mind you, they're both advertised as 0.2 centimeters. Now, I maintain my lock via the interlocking method. So in hindsight, this lock would have made a better fit for me. If I take this lock and I put it next by, see, you guys can see, right? They're literally the same width. So in retrospect, I should have purchased my lock extensions from this person and not from this person, even though these locks are beautiful, guys. If I was starting from a head, of unlocked hair, I would use this. This is perfect. But because I've been growing my locks now for over a year and a half, they already have their thickness. So I am trying to match the thickness, right? So in retrospect, this is the lock extension that I need and not this one, even though they're both 0.2 centimeters. So having said that, I cannot return the extensions because I already used some out the pack. Like, I was playing around with it, and unfortunately, once you use the extensions, you cannot return the extensions. So that was a bummer because I have literally, I have 214 extensions that I'm currently trying to sell. So if any of you guys are interested in purchasing the extensions, this is what they look like. They were made by Legacy Locs. They're very, as you guys can see, they're very pliable. They're very thick. She did a wonderful job. They're beautifully made. These are 10-inch 1B extensions. They can be dyed, colored, bleached. I'll leave the information in the description box if anybody is really interested in purchasing these. Again, I have 214. They're micro size, 0.2 centimeters. I cannot use these being as though they do not fit my width, and I cannot return them because I did try installing a few out of the pack, and once you do that, the return policy is voided. So unfortunately, I have a lot of extensions that I cannot use. So I'm currently trying to sell them to get some of my money back. I can negotiate on the price. I just kind of want to sell these. I just kind of want to, because I know I'm not going to use them, and I want to get them to someone that I know that's going to use them, right? So yeah, guys, that's kind of like the update. Don't be like me. Don't be in a rush without ordering the lock samples to see if it truly matches your size, even though it's advertised to the width that you need. Still order a lock sample. That was my biggest mistake, not ordering a lock sample. And then when the locks came, I should have, before I used them, I should have taken them out the pack and just kind of held them up to like different parts of my hair instead of just diving into the thickest part. Obviously, it's going to fit the thickest part, which is hair. But when I got to hair, it did not fit. So I guess my advice to you guys, again, if you are trying to do lock extensions, before you do anything, before you spend this money, see about getting a lock sample. If you cannot get a lock sample, then I would probably try to find a vendor that can give you a lock sample so that you're not wasting money like I did. And then go from there. And also try the locks throughout different parts of your head if you already have locks like I have and I'm just trying to lengthen them. Again, if I did not have locked hair and it was unlocked, perfect. This would be perfect. But because, you know, it just doesn't work for me. So yeah. Again, I am trying to sell these locks now. I will leave all the information in the description box below. If you guys want to purchase them, please feel free to reach out to me. Yeah. So again, until the next video when I, because I'm still going to get my extensions either way, guys. I want what I want. But yeah, I guess this was a big learning experience for me. And I just want you guys to not do the same thing like I did. Like, girl, order a lock sample next time. Like, I ordered it with this one to be on the safe side. Like, not just waste all your money. All right, guys. Ciao.